All right, let's go. All right, hello everyone. Welcome to the Check-In podcast. My name is Cameron, and this is my brother.
And you know what I'm saying? Pimp Daddy E.
All right, we're gonna ignore that. Yeah. So welcome to the first episode of the Check-In podcast. Again, like I said, my name is Cameron, and this is just a podcast where I'm just checking in with y'all at the end of the week. We're gonna tell y'all how our week went, and we're gonna dive into some current events, some pop culture, and we're hoping that y'all can relate and enjoy the podcast. So, to get this kicked off, Ian, I'm going to ask you if you had to use one word to describe your week, what would it be?
One word?
Yeah, one word.
Hmm. Just okay.
Just okay?
Yeah, it's just okay.
Why was it just okay?
I have school. I mean, school is pretty forced, to be
Facts.
honest. So, that's not really, um, that's not really a good thing. But, I was able to watch LeBron play and him just go off
Mm-hmm.
and silence all the doubters. So, I mean, hey, that's always a treat to watch LeBron. So.
Okay. So your word was okay. If I could use one word to describe my week, let's see. I'm thinking about everything that happened this week to me and in the world. Um, I would say my word is wow. I've been kind of speechless this week, no cap.
So you took my word from the other week?
Yeah, I did. I did. Because that's just how I've been feeling, how I've been reacting to things. Like, for example, it's the third week of class, and for some odd reason, I just feel like teachers are giving more work online school and during a pandemic than they ever did when we were meeting in class.
Ever. It's ridiculous. I couldn't believe it.
Bring the mic to you.
Yeah, it's more work. I've had a due date on top of due date on top of due date on top of
I
due
mean, it's
date.
back to back, and they're projects.
I think as a senior in high school, I don't think I should be receiving any homework because I had to apply for college.
As a senior, how's that? How's that going?
How's that going?
How's college applications going for?
College applications. I'm really the only one ahead of the game in my class, to be honest. Um, I've needed so much help. Just like how did you navigate this? How did you do this? How did you do that?
Mm-hmm.
All the people I've asked, they're just like, I don't know where you're at. I'm just like, and the people I'm asking are top of my class, you know. So I'm just like, okay, they're gonna be ahead of the game. They probably already applied already everywhere, you know. And to hear them say, "Oh, I don't even know what you're talking about," I'm just like, well, guess it's time for me to be the leader again.
Do y'all have a college an advisor? Like how we had Mr. Henley my senior year.
I mean, we have Mr. Henley, but it's just
He still works there.
yeah, he still works there. It's
Okay.
just it's online school, so can't really get in touch with him. Really,
Yeah. I feel sorry for y'all.
it is what it is. It is what it is. If people wore some masks, I think that would really change the game. You know.
Oh, of course, but that's not gonna happen anytime soon.
Never.
No.
No, never. We're gonna.
Do you see us? Do you see us going back into quarantine in the future?
Quarantine never ended. I hope people know that.
It technically did. I mean,
technically, they said, yeah, you guys can go out, but people are still dying. So why would you even go out? I mean, it's really sad that the fate of my future is in the hands of the American people. Because it's not a global pandemic anymore. It's a national pandemic. Every other country has got that under control. Italy, terrible. But you know what they did? They got it under control. Wuhan, where it all started, got it under control. Everywhere else, every other country, New Zealand only had about 30 cases, and they went back to school same year. But no, America just says we're not gonna enforce anything. We're not gonna do anything. If you want to wear a mask, wear one. If you don't. If you want to go out, go out. If you don't want to go out, don't go out. I mean, it's just
It's a free for all, huh?
free fall.
Mm.
When the Hunger Games, pretty honest.
So to answer the question that I originally asked, you do think we're going back into quarantine?
Never.
You don't?
I mean, well, yeah, we're gonna go back into quarantine. We're never gonna get out of this pandemic, because the fate of the future is in the hands of the American people, and that is the problem.
That's a fair answer. The fate of the American people. What? Speaking of the fate of the American people, what's going on with these wildfires?
Wildfires are not funny. The way it started, that's something just to chuckle at. The fires, on the other hand, terrible. Whoever was out there and decided, hey, let's do what was it, a gender reveal in the way of a firework. Okay, knowing that I don't have any type of clearance to do this firework or anything, knowing the environment, let's.
Where did they do it? Didn't they do it
in like the woods? They did it in like the woods.
Wait, let me see, because I think they did it in like there was like in the, what's it called, baby, not baby shower, what's that thing called, gender reveal?
Yeah.
Gender reveal fire.
Oh, that was the first thing that came up?
Yes. Okay. California fire sparked by gender reveal party. Oh yeah, so it's like in a field.
Yeah, in a field.
And it's windy out there too. And it's explosive. Yeah, that's dumb.
And it's California. California is known for wildfires. I don't understand why.
And it's dry as hell in California.
I don't understand why. Anyways, people are. That should tell you the American people and how they're lacking something in the brain.
In their brains?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of hard to. I don't want to say like feel anything, but like just because the fires are just not over here, I'm just sitting here like watching the news and I'm just like, is this like, I know it's really happening, but I'm just sitting here like, wow. Like that's why I said wow. Like each week just surprises me. I'm serious. 2020 keeps outdoing itself every week. There's nothing.
Every week?
Yes.
It's just every month, not the week. It's every month. Every month something happens. It's just like, come on.
No, it's every week. Like if you like pay attention to like, I don't want to say the little stuff, but yeah, if you pay attention to the little stuff, every week it's something different.
I mean, you feel every week. I mean, I don't pay attention to the little stuff. I just see the big stuff and just how people always say now, like when the next month is coming around, now October, you better come and watch, like you have some sense and anything like that.
They do be saying that on Twitter.
And October does not come in like it has some sense. It's just been month after month after month. I knew 2020 was cursed when January 2nd.
What happened January 2nd?
Iran, we killed Iran. The Iran guy. Well,
that did happen in January.
I'm not gonna say we. That's y'all president. That's whoever's president that is.
And they was talking about World War III. That happened this year?
That happened the second day. Second day.
Wow.
We said Happy New Year and it said World War III. That was actually one of the funniest weeks I've ever experienced on Twitter.
That was actually just like low key, just a little tiny bit scary. I'm just sitting here like, am I really about to live through a war?
Yeah, and we're in Maryland, so Maryland's not far from D.C., and D.C. has Capitol, White House, Pentagon. So,
well, the Pentagon's in Virginia, but I see what you're saying.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, but you know what I mean. And I go to school in Silver Spring, so.
Oh my goodness! Speaking of Pentagon, today's 9/11. All buildings matter.
Chill. I mean, here's a funny story. I put that on my Snap, right? My private. Just because I wanted to draw attention, because I have a friend, right? Like in the heat of the Black Lives Matter stuff and everything like that, it was just like,
oh, he was all lives matter person.
All lives matter. And do you remember that story with that little boy and he was shot in his backyard. A little 5-year-old boy. Have you seen it? Okay, well, a
Mm-mm.
5-year-old boy, right? He was shot in his backyard,
Mm-hmm.
um, by a black man. Okay, and so all lives matter people was just like, we need justice, we need a riot and everything like that. But the man was arrested immediately. So I mean, but I just saw his snap. I was just like, you're not being serious right now. So you know, I have a lot of history with this person. I'm just like, I don't want that to go to waste. Let me try to educate him. Let me try to help him out here.
Okay.
Was not understanding, and you know how people are. Uh, do like Martin Luther King Jr. Do like Martin Luther King Jr. Do like Malcolm X. Do this. Do that.
Mm-hmm.
They're both dead. You guys killed him. So what's
Facts.
there's nothing. You can't really protest racism like you want to. So I was just like, okay, he's gonna get it. He's gonna understand it when I do this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now it looked totally ignorant,
Mm-hmm.
right? Saying all buildings matter
Right.
and anything, but it it really showed him like, oh, I get it. You're not being serious about like just one building. You know what I'm saying? Just 9/11. You're not being serious.
He said that, or like y'all
No, no,
talked, or
no.
what?
Like we talked, and he was just like, "Oh, I get it now." You know,
He that's what made him understand the all lives matter thing.
yeah. That's how you had to touch the hearts of American people when you.
I don't know. I don't feel like that really works. I mean, maybe in your case, but I've seen people like, especially today. I honestly forgot it was 9/11 today.
Yeah, I forgot
Um,
too. I mean, I'm not in school, and I don't have teachers telling me the stories again and again and again. So I
that's what I'm
forgot.
saying. But I got on Twitter and I seen this guy, and somebody said all buildings matter, da 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 da, and they was like, um, can you please show some respect, or like they were saying like it was disrespectful, like a lot of lives were lost that day, da 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 da, and then people were like, so you see what I'm talking about? The all lives matter is foolishness.
Yeah.
So, but they still didn't get it.
Oh. Well.
They were still just like, I mean, you know the topics that happened. 9/11, never forget. But slavery, we have to get over it.
Get over slavery. You know that was a long time
You know
ago.
those topics.
I mean, if we're being honest, slavery was not that far gone. Not that far gone.
Not that long ago.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
It's, the beginning of it, 400 years was pretty. It's pretty a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
But the ending of it, that's not too long ago. Okay, we're probably like me and you are probably like what, the third generation
From slaves?
or what, like
Let's see.
our grandmother was born in 20s, right?
Gigi was born in the 30s.
Okay, 30s.
Oh, she's gonna kill us for saying that when she see this.
I mean,
Gigi's young. Gigi is young. You are young, Gigi. My grandmother watches this. I'm sorry.
I know she's young. She's still moving too. I know my grandmother.
Okay, so Gigi was born in the 30s, and her mother was probably like 20 something when she had her. So that means she was born in the 10s. So we're like fifth generation.
Fifth. Okay.
Well, actually, we're not any generation because our people aren't from America.
Oh.
Like Gigi's people are from the Bahamas.
Oh yeah. But still, there's that black people did not make it to the Bahamas, Caribbean, anywhere, without slavery.
That's true. It's just not like we just don't got the same like connection like to like American slavery, if that makes if that makes sense.
I get it.
But slavery's still messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said that my week was just pretty wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Speaking of wow, actually, this week has been pretty long. Even though we got a holiday, I feel like, even though we had Monday off, I still feel like it was just as long as a regular week.
See, well, I'm at home. I didn't. Every day seems the same to me.
Oh.
Every day seems the same, so it's just like, I hate waking up. I mean, I'm not. That's not a good thing to say, but I just like, I'm just like, because people didn't wake up this morning. I'm lucky to be alive. I'm glad I'm alive, but I'm just like, same old thing. Nothing has changed. I'm in my room still I'm in my room from 8 8 to 4. I'm in my room from 8 to 4. Then right after I just go to work, and then I repeat it, and I repeat it, and I repeat it, and it's just
like that SpongeBob episode where Squidward is like,
Squidward went to what was it, Squidville or something like that. He
yeah,
got away
he was
from
living
SpongeBob.
with all the squid, and he was living his life, and he realized how boring it was.
It's just.
I think that's a metaphor for 2020, to be honest.
Yeah, SpongeBob has something for everything.
Oh, of course.
Everything.
It's the meme of all memes.
That's why it's my favorite show ever.
It is your favorite show.
Yeah.
That's taste. I can't knock it. That's taste.
It's my favorite show. I told you before I'm gonna be a man child. I told you I'm gonna be a man
That's
child.
so alarming when you say a man.
But you know what I mean. I can't get into the grown-up TV shows like what you watch and everything. It's just I can't get into the drama. I gotta have something comical, something.
You know, that is true. Because I was talking to like a bunch of people, to be honest. Like, I think TV is so dark and dramatic these days. It's not even fun. Like, I was realizing, because like, I want to say like earlier in the summer, my anxiety was like really getting to me. And like, you know, the news was just like too much and depressing. And
What,
then,
this summer?
yeah,
All right.
this summer. The news was too much and depressing. I was in this class that was literally making my hair fall out. I was going to work more than I wanted to, and the check was just making me cry. Like, and then like
Minimum
like
wage
you want to,
is a scam, by the way.
huh?
Minimum wage is a scam, by the way.
I don't even want to get into the minimum wage talk today because that would just irritate me. But the only escape that I had was like television or movies or stuff like that. And I was just looking at what I was watching. I was like, this is dark. This is just really, it's really dark. Like we need some comedy. Like people need to laugh, because social media is like dark and depressing too. And I've honestly come to like the conclusion that I can't really make it better, if that makes sense. I like people get on social media and they complain like, oh, I just came on here to laugh. And it's just like, I understand, but like you have to understand that that's the way that the culture and social media has changed. It's not gonna it's gonna be sadder. Sorry, that's the lawnmower.
That's the lawnmower. It's loud lawnmower.
But like I said, the way that social media culture has changed, it's gonna be depressive. So you're gonna have to find something else to. This is blowing me.
Can he be any louder?
No, seriously. I don't think y'all understand. I've been trying to film this all day. There have been so many noise, just distractions and everything. And just when I think I have a window to film this, here come the people cutting the grass again. I mean, they about to have no grass to cut. They've been cutting all morning. But back to what I was saying, I just think people need to let go of the fact that social media is going to be hilarious all the time like it used to be, and start trying to find different ways to escape, if that makes sense.
See, I customize my social media. I customize my Twitter so to where it's just like I muted words and just phrases that I'm not trying to hear and stuff like that. Like just something I can get a good laugh, And even then, I don't really escape the negativity. I escape a good part of it.
You do. Because you don't even be knowing some stuff that I be talking to you about.
Yeah, I just be like, who? What?
Mm-hmm.
This happened? Yeah, that's how it be. So I muted my things, but still, I don't get past the negativity. I don't get past it at all.
That's what I'm saying. You can't really escape it, and you're always in the know, and you're always like, you're always in the know of like everything that's going on in life and everything that's going on in people's individual lives, too.
Yeah, I don't understand why people hop on social media to talk about their individual lives. I never understood that. I mean,
you have a Finsta, so I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about.
See, but my Finsta has my guys in here, my friends.
How many followers do you have on your Finsta?
Well, the people I know. Let's see.
Look it up right now. Tell me how many followers you have on Insta. If you have more than 50, you're telling your business to the world. Let's see.
Okay, well, I know I have more than 50.
Followers on your Finsta?
Yeah, but it's just like I know all these people. So
go back. How many?
Okay, I have 137. But here's the thing: most of these people also have Finstas, and so I have 2 accounts of them. Like I have 2. So
So you don't understand why people go to social media and tell her their business, but you have a Finsta with 137 followers.
I told you how the
Hold
137
on, I'm trying
followers.
to do the math real quick.
I told you how the 137 followers came about. Most of these people have Finstas,
Okay.
so I'm followed by their Finsta and their main account. Okay,
Okay.
it's not. I don't. I just don't have Randy's coming on my Finsta. That's just not what I do. But
Mm.
yeah,
I mean, I think people like use. I don't know. I feel like with social media, like you only. What am I trying to say? I do feel like people overshare. I'm not gonna lie. I do feel like people overshare. I feel like honestly, I feel like celebrities overshare. I feel so bad for celebrities sometimes. I just feel like they don't have any type of privacy.
I that's what I'm saying. And then I feel like what celebrities what celebrities end up talking about, it's stuff that their fans pressure them to talk about and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Like, it's not your business. And this year really made a mark and say like, hey, these celebrities have the same 24 hours that we do. You know what I'm saying?
facts. Same 24 hours, but and like anything can like happen to them. Like for, well, you already know what I'm talking about. But
Tough.
like with the whole like Megan Thee Stallion thing
See,
and her getting shot, I just and how we heard about it before she said anything, before she was able to feel comfortable. Because like, what if she didn't want anybody to know that she got shot?
I mean, I mean,
Like, I'm
I,
pretty sure she only talked about it because the story was leaked. For, well, not I won't say leaked,
well,
but yeah, leaked.
the story wasn't really leaked. It was just like Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez are in jail. Megan Thee Stallion has been shot. This and that.
Mm-hmm.
That was all we got. Then, man, that day, all of a sudden was just, oh yeah, Tory did it. Tory did it. What happened to Meg? What happened to Meg? And like it was
Of
just
course he did
repeat.
it.
It was just like repeat, repeat, repeat. I'm just like, bro, it's none of y'all business. Let's pipe down. Let's get back to the memes. Let's get back to the jokes and everything. Y'all send y'all condolences to her separately, but it's not y'all business. If she wanted to say something, she would say something to y'all.
Okay, so I feel that right, but like it's not your business. I've just it. That's why like I feel like I say they have no privacy because like I feel like once like your business makes it to like social media or the news or whatever, then it kind of like becomes like everybody's business by default. Like not like,
I see what you're saying, but I just wish people would stay in their own lane.
but like okay, so you want people to stand in their own lane and mind their business when it comes to like um news being taught, but like R. Kelly, like
That
so
is
I mean it's not the same. It's not the same situation, but
no.
like are we supposed to just turn a blind eye once we find out the information? Like we're just supposed to be like, oh, that's none of our business.
No, we're supposed to. I mean, we're supposed to get him prosecuted and supposed to be put. He's supposed to be put in. He's been supposed to be put in jail.
He's in jail.
I mean, I know, but even before that and
Hmm.
anything like that, he's been supposed to be in jail. He was supposed to be in jail for a long time. But nah, not to stuff like that. Not to stuff like that. Like um,
But the Megan and Tory situation.
that's something you can. That's something you can turn a blind eye to. Not well.
Can you pass my cup?
You not because I'm not gonna say turn a blind eye to, but that's something you could stay in your lane because she's alive and she's well. She's alive, well, and everything like that, and she she's okay, you know. And I feel like
So she would have to die or like be severely hospitalized for us to like care about that story.
like no, I care about the story. I care about her. I like she got shot. That no one should be shot
Hmm.
and anything like that. But what I'm saying is like um she being a celebrity, I feel like she has her own friends, and so she could just be with her own friends and share her trauma with her own friends. not with not with you guys. That's not any of your business. That's why I should say, hey, just leave it alone. Let her cope the way she wants to cope. Let her cope the way she wants to cope.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just leave it alone.
I don't know because like my whole thing is, hold on, I was about to say something about the situation. I can't remember. I mean, my whole thing is that like with yeah, let her cope, but like you got people saying that. Okay, my question is, I know what I was gonna say. My question is, why were you so quick to not think that it was Tori?
Because okay, so here was I was so quick to not think it was Tori because they was chilling on live. They seemed really cool. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? That's one. Two, it was just like, well, they said the gun was registered in Tori's name. I was just like, I mean, he could have shot it. He could have shot it, but a gun could be registered in anybody's name. You know what I'm saying? Could be registered in anybody's name. Anybody can fire that. You know what I'm saying? Just like my car is registered in Dad's name. If I crash it, you know what I'm saying? If that story leaks out, it's gonna be like car accident. Car was registered in Dad's name. You know, not my name. So, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, but I just feel like, and I just feel like as women, we're so one used to violence, and that's why like as soon as they said she was shot, and as soon as they said Tori was with her, I was like, oh, he shot her. Of course he did, and that's because like for one, Tori has a violent past,
I never knew that.
so that's number one. Number two, I mean, I'm not bagging on the short men. I'm not. But short man syndrome is real.
I mean, it is real because
Some short men just act like they have their like ego and their complex is very just I can't they act from a place of insecurity. And with Tori being a celebrity, I could see him being insecure, not just because of his height, but I mean, people was talking about his hairline and everything. People be going in on him. You know what I'm saying? Like I could see him being insecure, and I could see his like I don't want to say security, but I could see his like confidence being boosted by just by being surrounded by Megan. And so my thought was, okay, so she got shot. She was getting out the car. Now they on the pavement face down. I'm sitting here thinking, oh, she probably said. I was like, she probably said something, and he couldn't handle it, and he shot her.
and that's not something to shoot somebody over. Like,
But what I'm saying is that it was believable because men are crazy like that.
yeah, I see the thing. I just wanted to get the full story because it was just a lot of, you can't really go off of somebody's word, especially nowadays when people fake stuff for clout and stuff like that. I'm not saying she faked it, but I'm just because there was evidence of her, shot. But I'm just saying, like, I just wanted to get the full story before I made any judgments, stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I could see that. But that's what I'm saying. Like that's I feel like that's the difference between like men and women when it comes to hearing about situations like this. Yes, we need the full story, but I don't necessarily need the full story for something that I can literally feel. Like I felt in my gut. I was like, "Oh, yeah, he shot her." And not because like, "Oh, me and Megan have like some sort of connection and I like idolize celebrities or whatever," but just because like I'm honestly used to men behaving a certain way when they hear something they don't like, when they're rejected, whatnot and whatnot. Like there's like me and my friends have stories of just men just starting to get violent if you reject them.
I find that, well, that's not funny. I just find it like, it's not funny. I just find it just like, bro, just take it and go. Just take it and go.
Take your L and go.
Just take it and go.
That's what I'm saying. Some men can't take their L's. Some men can't take their L's. And then on
I've
top of
taken
that,
L's in my
like,
life.
hmm?
I've taken L's. You know what I'm saying?
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you should be able to take a L or take rejection or take like disrespect without getting violent. And men can't. And then they be having like sorry excuses because his apology. I'm sorry. He first of all he said he texted her, okay, and then he texted her that he was drunk.
You see, I don't. He should not have texted her. I think he should have waited a little bit longer. Um, I feel like he should have waited just a little bit longer until she was able to see his face again. You know what I'm saying? Able to.
She's not gonna see his face again.
Well, you know what I mean. That's how apology. You gotta talk to them in person or face to face. You know, you can't just text somebody. That's how I feel like he should have done it. It. Hey,
But the drunk excuse was okay.
no, the drunk excuse was not okay. I mean,
So when you said you was waiting for the full story, and then you was waiting for the full story to what?
I was waiting for like, just like confirmation. Hey, he shot her. Confirmation of why he shot her. That like this and that. That's what I was waiting on. I can't go off the story with Twitter detectives. That's just something that's not. I'm not falling for that. But now that is confirmed, hey, put him in jail. Put him in jail.
True.
Okay?
That's fair.
That's how it is.
That's. I mean, we could talk about this on and on and on, and we'll talk about it later. I just feel like in a lot of situations, in most situations, I give women the benefit of the doubt.
I don't really give
Like
anybody
always
the benefit
before
of the doubt.
always before men.
I don't give anybody the benefit of the doubt, to be honest.
Nobody.
This is like a black person and a police officer. That's when I get the benefit of the doubt.
But you don't give it between like in situations with like men and women.
I would have to like men and women like domestic violence, and it's just like
Or like sexual assault.
okay, I'll give the benefit of the doubt to the woman and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but like with sexual assault, it has there's the narrative. Like if it was a white man and a black man, I'm just like, okay,
A white man and a black man.
I mean, whoa, I mean a black man and a white woman,
Mm-hmm.
and like just like those D1 stories and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving the benefit of the doubt to the black man, because you know, white women lie about rape on D1 guys and stuff like that. Like I've seen so many of those. That's when I give the benefit of the doubt.
That's true, but even with some white women being as evil and calculated as they are, I still be giving all women the benefit of the doubt because again, women are very used to experiencing violence, being exposed to violence early on from men, and just knowing signs and like knowing like when I hear sexual assault, harassment, rape, all that stuff, stories, and they be from like about men that I know. I be like, oh yeah, I could see that, and it's because you don't know how men act behind closed doors. You don't know how men act with women when they're alone. You don't know how they take rejection for real, or maybe you do. A lot of times there's signs, and people just don't pay attention. Like, and I mean subtle signs. There's signs that I just feel like women would pick up on, but like,
yeah, like the jokes and stuff like that.
oh, for sure, the jokes.
Like being in a, I mean, I only have, I'm not gonna say experience, but like stuff that guys laugh at and stuff like that. Like it'll be a meme like this is how I'm reacting if she don't want to do something on the first date. I'm just like, that's not funny. She don't want to do something. She don't want to do something. Take her out on a date. Pay for the meal. And then get to know her. You know what I'm saying? If she don't want to do something on the first date, take it easy. She might do something with you on the second date. Just wait. just wait. Your time will come. Your time will come. That's all. That's it. All. That's all it is. You know.
Yeah, I feel that.
Or like at parties. Oh my good. I told you party experiences. I told you about party experiences. Guys at parties are. I'm so glad I was there. I'm so glad I was there. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I'm so glad I was there.
Why? Guys at parties are what? Finish what you're saying.
So I've been to multiple parties. But I went to a party, you know what I'm saying? And I went with three girls.
Mm-hmm.
Three girls. And at the time I was very close with those girls and anything like that. And so I mean I just went for fun, you know. But I got out of the car and they was just like, "Hey, just watch them," and everything like that. So I was just like, "Okay, I'll watch them."
Who said watch them?
Uh, their parent.
Oh, okay, the
Okay.
parent that dropped you guys off.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like just watch them. I was just like, okay, I'll watch them. I'm still gonna let them have a good time, but I'll watch them.
Mhm.
I'll watch them. You know what I'm saying? Every turn I got, you know what I'm saying? They were just trying to have a good time. Guy saying, "Come here, come here." I'm just like, all right, bro,
Mhm.
come on, like, come on, like, I just had, so I was just like, all right, I actually gotta watch them for real. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? I can't really have fun if the guy's gonna be touching their hand and all that, and they don't really want them.
Mhm.
I gotta really watch them for real. So like, I pick up on all that. I picked
So
up
you,
on
so you, so you pick up on the creeps.
yeah,
True.
pick up
True.
on the weirdos.
Mhm. I think speaking of men and women, now is a good time to segue to our little music section of the podcast. What we try to do is we try to listen to new music and we try to like give y'all our opinions on it and stuff like that. So it won't be like new music from today because today is Friday, but possibly new music from last Friday. But considering that the XXL freshman class freestyles came out this week, we want to talk about those. I said speaking of men and women because I feel like the women did a good job and the men were just whew.
See that class. I'm gonna give the benefit.
Let's look it up. Let's look up who's in the class actually. 2020 XXL
I mean, that class
freshman.
wasn't really good, to be honest. Like, I like who was in it wasn't really good. Like, um, they should have had my guy DDG in there. They should have had my guy No Cap in there. They should have had Don Tolliver. They should have had a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? They should have had a lot of other people in there.
Keep this down.
You know.
Honestly, with the freshman class, I watch those because I really a lot of times I don't be knowing like who the new rappers are and stuff like that. Like social media has got me on to listen to new music consistently because I used to be the type of person where like I would listen to like the same stuff over and over again that I liked. Always Beyonce, always Beyonce.
Tell me
Excuse me.
about it.
But like being on social media and like finding out about the XXL freshman class and hearing about New Music Fridays and stuff like that, and also making a Spotify account. Thank God I did that. I've been put on to new people. I don't know with this class. I really feel like it was only two women. I really feel like the women did that because
They did.
I watched the freestyles and I was not liking none of them.
They did. They did. What was it? Top three. Um, I'm kind of torn if I'm giving Mulatto or Chica number one. If you put either one of them at number one, I'm cool. But I think I'm gonna give Mulatto the number one,
Mhm.
then Chica, then I'm gonna give it the third spot to Polo G. You know what I'm saying? Polo G just needed a beat. That's all he was lacking. You know.
See, I saw what he was trying to do with it, trying to do like a spoken word slash rap type thing. It was cute, but they're the only thing is all of them. I guess it's the nerves. So, I mean, I can't really. I mean, I can judge, but I'm not gonna be too hard. They all of them were off at some point in time. I was like, okay, come on, we gotta catch the beat. You gotta catch the beat. It's running away from you.
Yeah. Who was it? Slime, Slat, Lil Keed.
Lil Keed was horrible.
Garbage. Garbage.
That was horrible, and that's the
garbage.
one. Who said that was the best one?
Someone said that was the best one.
I mean, the best rapper on the thing. Oh
Is
yeah,
that
it was you.
Lincoln?
Yes, I was like, he said that right before I watched it, and I watched it, and I'm like,
Nah, Lil Key is really good. He has good songs. You know, he's one of Young Thug's sons, but it's just
oh, that's the dude.
yeah, he's one of Young Thug's sons.
Okay.
But he's just that freestyle just wasn't it, my guy.
All the freestyles were pretty disappointing. Even last year, who are the female?
Last
Actually,
year,
I have the list. The female. Oh, Tierra Whack. It was Lil Baby. I mean, not Lil Baby. Da Baby. YBN Corday.
Corday was solid.
Gunna. Blueface. Megan Thee Stallion. Rico
Gunna
Nasty.
didn't rap. Gunna didn't rap though.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't remember Gunna. Meg. Oh yeah, the women again. Mega's freestyle and Rico Nasty's. Those were both bomb.
What was it? Did I? I don't think I gave. I gave. I think I gave number one to the baby, number two to Megan, number three to Rico. I think that's what I. I think that's what I did last year.
I don't know if.
And then number four to Corday. That's what I did.
Oh, you know who had a terrible one though last year? YK Osiris. No, that one was horrible.
Man, was he getting cooked in the group chat? In the group chat like all last year.
Who was the one rapping this year? Because I'm looking at the list. Okay, not Polo G, not Chica, not Emily Choppa, not Jack Harlow. It was the one in the Jack Harlow and Lil Keed thing, and was it Lil Keed that had the worst one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Dang it! I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, no, that one was terrible. He didn't know what he was saying. Do they freestyle, or do they
No, they freestyle. They do these,
or do they write them before?
Usually, it's done like way ahead of time.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, it's done way ahead of time. So like, sometimes when you hear these verses and hear these freestyles, they're actually freestyles at the time, but sometimes they get integrated into their songs.
Okay. Yeah, so, that's what I was asking.
So like when the babies came out, it was an actual freestyle,
mm-hmm.
but people were just like, "Oh no, he used a verse." I'm just like,
and they recorded them like a while ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought.
I was like, they recorded them back then. He didn't really use a verse at the time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody would have picked that up on that if like at the time when he rapped it, and be like, "Bro, you did one of your verses. You had a freestyle for real."
Right.
Like, you think they would have let him do that?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was very disappointed in Lil TJ.
That
gotta buy my Birkin. It's working. She say she a virgin. It's hurting.
Oh Lord. He says that around the house all the time. It is so annoying.
Lil TJ says it in almost all of his songs.
Man,
but he was still a good rapper. He has good songs. It's just the freestyle.
Do you think freestyling should determine how good somebody is at rapping or no?
No, that is so hard to come up with something to rhyme and something that flows immediately. The people who can do that can really rap. Like I can tell when people have talent. That's talent. That's talent. But like, if you don't freestyle off rip, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Take your time, write, think about it. You know what I'm saying?
So, somebody like Cardi B, she doesn't freestyle at all. I don't think I've ever heard her freestyle. Would you consider her a good rapper, even though she doesn't freestyle?
I don't like Cardi B's voice. Can she be on the beat? Yeah, she can get on the beat. You know what I'm saying? She can rap. Meg took her over in what is it? WAP. Meg took her over in that song. But I mean,
that song is. I don't understand why people don't like that song. What's wrong with it? I'm trying to figure out.
It's very explicit, Cameron.
Okay, but we knew that. We knew that.
And I mean,
I'm trying to figure out what. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out what y'all thought WAP stood for.
See, I'm a guy, and I used to play basketball. Whenever I said WAP, that means the shot was going in, and the shot was wet. That's whenever when I said WAP. There's a clip of Obama, and he's playing horse at the White House. It happened in 2011. Mm-hmm. He shoots and it goes WAP. You know what I'm saying? That's what I thought of WAP. I was like, what are they doing with WAP? Like, what is that?
So the way I saw it, you know how like you be like on Twitter and Instagram, and like they be like typing those letters out, and you have to figure out what it is.
Yeah, people. I can understand.
Do you be figuring those out? Like, would be like, let me see. I just want IJSM. I just want some money. Would you be able to figure that out or no?
No.
So your brain just don't work like that.
No, no. I just be like.
See, my brain works like that. And then I knew it was a song coming from Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. I was like, oh, of course the song's gonna be nasty. Like, what else would it be?
Nah, that song was very explicit and everything like that. That song's very explicit. I was just like, they put this on the air? They put this out there?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, they did.
I mean, it's Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B. They're not my cup of tea, mostly because of their beats and how they generalize not generalize their music, but how they their target audience. You know what I'm
You're
saying?
not the target audience. Yes,
Yeah,
we
I'm not the
understand.
target audience. I can't listen. I can't listen to that. You know.
But okay, so you're not their target audience, but do you feel like the men who be rapping, like, do you feel like women are their target audience? Because a lot of their music is degrading, and I'm just trying to figure out how women would be their target audience. Like, who do
Uh,
you think? Like, who do you think Future's target audience is? Gunna's target audience, Lil Baby.
it's for us. You know what I'm saying? They make target audience. Their target audience is for us. But if you can get down to it, you can get down to it. I mean,
So
that's
you
just.
can't get down to no Megan Thee Stallion.
And I didn't say no Megan Thee Stallion. I like, what is it? What's her song with the baby in her? Was it her first album? Where like,
Cash it.
yeah, I like that. And I like Riller. Um,
Well, the critics, how they feel? I'm getting money. It
yeah, I
is
like
what it
Riller.
is.
I mean, but most of it is not my cup of tea. Most of it is it. Cause whenever you say, hey, I need something to get me up, something to dance to, you say Megan Thee Stallion. That's not what I say. I say if I need something to jump up down to and crank to, I say some Little Baby. I say Gunna. That's what I say too.
Oh, I thought you would have said Uzi.
Forgot about my guy.
How'd you
I
forget?
couldn't believe I forgot
All
about
you
my
do is
guy.
talk about Uzi. How'd you forget now?
Cause I don't. Or I listen to a lot of early Uzi and just him just being his feelings and stuff like that.
I wasn't really into early Uzi. I think Uzi was like popping when I was like in high school, early high school. When was his first tape? It's like Purple.
That
That's not his first tape, but it is like a popular tape.
yeah,
Huh?
Love is Rage.
When did that come out? Okay,
Yeah,
see,
I
yeah,
was like 12.
I was in high school, and I was just like, people were like, "Ooh, little Uzi," and I was just like, I can't get down to it.
Yeah, that's 7 a.m. and stuff.
But that's also because, like I said, like I'm so used to like listening to the same music over and over again. I just recently, maybe within the last like 2 years, since 2018, started listening to like new music consistently. So,
Yeah, I mean, I can't.
and I like to
Hey,
listen to music when it drops too.
you know how I feel about new music. You know how I listen to new music. I, if whatever the popping songs are, tell me. I do not listen to albums like that.
Yeah, I don't understand how you don't listen to a full body of work.
It's shit. I don't have that attention span like that. I don't have the attention span like that. The full body, the full body of work that I have listened to is the Dreamville album, and I really love that album.
Did you listen to the full body of work when it came out, or did
Yeah,
you gradually listen to it?
when it came out and anything like that. Oh, there was J Cole's my favorite rapper ever, ever. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I love J Cole.
Mm-hmm.
So when they said, "Hey, J Cole drop stuff," I was on it. I was on it.
I was on that too. I think that was another album that I listened to fully. I'm an album person though. Like I like to hear that artists are dropping albums because I like to listen to albums. Cause I mean I have Spotify and I'm glad I have Spotify. But like before when I had Apple Music, it used to be very hard to like. I used to always have to make a playlist, and that used to just drive me nuts because I'm just like, one, like what I would want to listen to would change. So I was like making a playlist every day, and like playlists are hard to make because like sometimes when you make a playlist, it like you want it to have like a like overall theme, but like let's say you like an artist a little. Let's say you like an artist a lot, then that playlist starts to become like flooded with just that artist and stuff like that. So that's one way I like to listen to albums because if I'm gonna listen to an overall theme, I'm gonna listen to the album because I know the album has a theme, has a message, has like a overall story, and then that's why I like Spotify because if I want to hear like let's say I want to hear songs related to like Summer Walker's "Girls Need Love," all I gotta do is play that song, and then Spotify will just generate songs that fall into that category and that theme. That's why I like that.
See, I've never listened to Summer Walker. I just know that she is a little slow on the slow
Big
side.
beans, baby.
A little on the slow side. I've never listened to Summer Walker, but with playlist, see, that's another thing I lack, and I can't make a playlist for my life. if anybody were to listen to a playlist, they'd be like, "What is this?" But I just put all the songs
that you feeling at the time.
that I either I'm feeling or that I can just jump up and down to
Mm-hmm.
in one thing. Songs that chill me down, one thing, and then songs where people are spitting, giving me some good bars, and one thing. That's how I just make playlists. So I basically have playlists, three main playlists.
So, what have you been listening to this week to get you through the week?
This week,
Mm-hmm.
it's not new, but
I mean, it don't got to be new. Just like let the people know like what music drives you throughout your week, throughout your trials, tribulations, all that stuff.
I went back to listen to the Dreamville album. That's what
You did, huh?
I went back there.
Let me see.
I love that Dreamville album so much. I know I said it already, but that was a good album because it was just different. It was just a different album. I was just like, hold on, it's not. It gave me a little bit of everything. You already know my favorite song off that album, "Self Love" with Ari Lennox.
Oh, I'm thinking of you. You're saying 2014 Forest Hills Drive.
No.
This whole time you were saying Dreamville. That's where my mind was. I'm so sorry. I forgot. It's because it's called Revenge of the Dreamers, Ian. You can't just say Dreamville. Dreamville's the label.
Okay, it's made by Dreamville.
I know, but like I'm in my head, the
All
first thing that comes to my mind from Dreamville is now. Why would he call me doing good and well? I'm doing a podcast.
Who?
Dad.
Oh.
I say, let me call you back. Anyways, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Dreamville.
Okay, so Revenge of the Dreamers. That's a good album though.
It's a very good album.
I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, this week what I've been listening to get me through. I'm always listening to Beyonce, so you know.
Tell me about it.
Stop.
Tell me about it.
But I've also been listening to I've been listening to the Black Panther soundtrack.
Don't blame you. I don't listen to that anymore because you played it out my freshman year.
Yeah, when Black Panther came out, I definitely was not. I mean, I played it into the ground. But ever since his passing, like I've just been like trying to find ways not to be like sad. And music makes me reminisce, but I also remember how amazing that time was and stuff like that. So that's been helping me. But
how many times have we seen Black Panther in theaters?
Let's not, because I want to wrap up. I don't want to get into that. But
I just know we saw it a lot.
We said we?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw it 4 times in the theaters. I saw it 3 times on the same weekend, and then
on the same weekend.
I saw it because it was a long weekend. What was it? It wasn't Valentine's Day. It was President's Day. That's what it was. Yeah, so it was President's Day. So I saw it Saturday night at like 1 a.m. when it came out. And then I saw it again on not Sunday, but Monday morning with my friends. And then I saw it again Monday evening. And then like
you saw it twice in one day.
Yes.
Goofy.
Yes, I did. And then because Infinity War was coming out, so I saw it, and that's when they gave it to us in April. They said May. They said the first week of May, and then they gave it to us in April. They blessed us. But then I saw it on my spring break, which was in late March. So I saw it one more time in theaters so that I could just get my mind right and get my anticipation going once more for Infinity War.
Man, Infinity War, my favorite movie ever.
Yeah, but about to start wrapping it up. So is there anything you would like to say to the people who have checked in with us to see how we're doing?
What I would like to say is stay positive. Stay positive. Try to help somebody out. Talk to somebody. Check up on your close friends.
Check in with people, for real, guys. Check in with the people around you.
Never know what someone's going through.
For real, you really don't. I'm glad y'all came to check in with us today. We just want to check in with y'all on Friday before y'all checked out for the weekend. Get everything off your chest and talk through some of the things that happened this week. Remember to, again, stay positive and to lead with love. We'll see y'all next week. There's going to be a playlist every week that's updated in the link below. It's going to be on Spotify and Apple Music. This week, the playlist is just going to be the good music from the XXL freshman class. But I do have a playlist every week that's going to be different, generated by me on Spotify and Apple Music. Thank y'all for checking in. I'll see y'all next week.
Peace.